welcome back to BellaVet. I have a really exciting video for you guys today as the holidays approach, which is a gift guide for vet students. And this can also work for the pre-vet or veterinarian in your life, so keep that in mind. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first gift idea is the Saunders Veterinary Anatomy Coloring Book. And my mom actually got this for me when we found out that I got into vet school, so it has a very special place in my heart. And yeah, it's just got a lot of really great, super detailed anatomy drawings in it that you can color, and yeah, it's just a really good gift, especially for a pre-vet or first-year veterinary student who is either prepping for anatomy or in the thick of it. So really good book. Okay, so my next gift idea kind of revolves around something really exciting that happens during our third year of vet school, and that is our white coat ceremony. And white coat is a celebration that signifies the change from our classroom-based curriculum to our clinical curriculum. And it's basically the university throws this big ceremony where we go up on stage and we have a loved one coat us in our brand new shiny white coat. And yeah, it's just a really great weekend of celebration of all of the hard work that we've done the past 2 years, and you know, there's so much excitement for clinical starting. So I thought a really great gift for a vet student would be a white coat. I personally love the idea of wearing a white coat. I just think it looks so professional, but when I went to the store, all of the ones that I could find near me were just kind of boxy and too big and ill-fitting. And so I looked online to see if I could find one that, you know, maybe had an interesting design or was tailored to fit a woman a little bit better. And I came across this company called Metalita, and they were founded by a PA or a physician's assistant named Laura Francisco. And I looked at their website and they just have all of these super interesting designs, and they're all still super professional, and they have them for men and women. And yeah, they just looked really high quality and awesome, and so we actually teamed up and they sent me a couple, and yeah, I'm really excited to show them to you. So one of the reasons that I started going, you know, to an actual store was because, you know, you want to try them on, you want to see how they'll fit, and that's kind of, you know, something that's difficult when you buy them online. You don't know exactly how they're going to fit, and if you are going to invest a little bit more money into one that, you know, you're going to use every single day, you want it to fit right, and it's kind of, it can feel like a gamble to order something online. But when I found Metalita, they were awesome because they have an at-home try-on service. So when I was shopping on their website, I fell in love with two styles, and that was the Miranda G and Miranda B style lab coats. And I knew I would just have to try them on in order to decide between the two. And I was looking at their size guide, and it is very detailed, but I kind of fell in between the 0 and the 2 sizes, so I wasn't sure which one to get. So they have this really great try-on service, so they sent me 4 lab coats, and they sent me the Miranda G and the Miranda B, and each in a 0 and a 2. And so I'll pick one, and then I'll send the other 3 back, and I'm really excited to show you guys them. So I thought I would do a little unboxing for you guys, and just to show what it's like. So here is the box, and you can get it to come with a little card, which is so cute. And they come in these really nice, like almost like frosted sleeves. And yeah, so this is the Miranda B, and then we also have the Miranda G. And I'll be trying both of these on for you guys, and we can decide which one works best. So the first one that I'm going to try on today is the Miranda B, and when I saw it on the website, I got really excited because, well, story time. In high school I had my appendix taken out, and everything went well, but it was surgery, so about a week later they had me see a nurse practitioner just to check like the incision and make sure everything looked good. And I just remember when she came in the room, I fell in love with her white coat. It was different than anything I had ever seen before. It was a very feminine cut. It almost looked like a dress in a way. It was so pretty. It gave her like a waist, and in the back it had these really pretty pleats. So when I went on the website and I saw the Miranda B lab coat, it has these really cool pleats in the back, and I was just like, oh, I have to try this on because, you know, I fell in love with this white coat that this nurse practitioner was wearing, and I knew one day, like, when I become a vet, like, maybe I'll find a coat that looks like that, and so I'm really excited to try that one on today. And yeah, so without further ado, I'll try it on in the sizes 0 and 2. Other coat that I'll be trying on today is the Miranda G, and I'm also really excited to try this one on because it's so different than the Miranda B, and it just looks so modern, and the lapels are really cool because you know, they're almost like sewn into the coat, and that's something I've never seen before, but it allows for there to be less bulk around the neck, which is really nice. And so yeah, I'm about to try that one on in the sizes 0 and 2 as well. Okay, so now that I've tried them on, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about just the fabric, which is a really cool feature. It's a little bit thicker and more substantial than your typical white coat fabric, and it's really cool because it's also like fluid repellent. And if you go on Metalita's Instagram, they have a couple videos of them just like, I think one of them is them taking their Starbucks in the morning, and someone like poured coffee onto this lab coat, and it was over a sink, and it literally just ran off into the sink, and they washed off the coat a little bit and there was no stain, which is crazy to me. Not only for coffee spills, but as a soon-to-be veterinarian, any other type of fluid spills, it would be really nice for it just to kind of roll off your white coat. So I'm really excited about that feature too. So again, now that I've tried them on, I think I'm actually going to go with the Miranda G. I just really liked how slimming it was and how professional it is, and the lapels are just so modern and cool. I don't know, I just really like them. Like, I love the Miranda B. If I get a second coat, it'll definitely be that one. But yeah, I just, you know, trying it on, I really like the Miranda G, and I think I'll do it in a size 0. And yeah, that just kind of goes to show like how important trying things on, because I think, you know, if I would have just had to pick one, I probably would have gone with the Miranda B in a 2, and now trying them on, you know, I totally switched ships, and I am most happy with the Miranda G in a 0. So yeah, it's just so important to try things on at home, and it's so cool that Metalita has this really great program where they send you a couple coats and you keep the one that you like and you send the rest back. And there'll be some links below for you guys, one of which is a promo code which will get you 25% off Metalita, and so that's just really exciting. And then also I'll link a couple of their FAQ pages below so that you can see, you know, if you have any questions about how the at-home try-on things works or any other questions about their company, you can get all of that information below. Okay, so my next 2 gift ideas I currently use every day, multiple times a day on clinics, and those are my stethoscope and my notebook. So I'll talk about my stethoscope first. I got the Littmann Cardio 4 stethoscope, and I really love it. I got it in champagne gold. Most of them are kind of like a like a burnished finish, and this one is a shiny finish, which I really like. And it's a dual-headed one. One of the heads can also, you can take the diaphragm off and turn it into a bell. So if you're deciding between one that has a bell or two diaphragms, this one is convertible, which is really cool. And it's got the adult side and the infant side, or as I call it, the big dog side and the little cat side. And we can, if you just turn it, you can switch between each side. So that's really helpful, especially when you have smaller patients like veterinarians frequently do. And then it's just black for the earpieces, and yeah, it's really great, and I've been able to hear everything I've needed to hear so far, and I really love the way it looks. So it's a definite idea for the pre-vet or vet student or veterinarian in your life. Okay, and my next gift idea is my notebook, and it is something that I use every single day, multiple times a day on clinics. And yeah, it's just something that's small enough to fit in my white coat pocket, and I go into the room with the client and the patient and collect a history and a physical exam, and then I look back on this when I plug it into the computer system. And this one is just a really cute one from Rifle Paper Company, and yeah, I'll have it in the description bar below. Okay, so my next gift idea might come as a bit of a surprise to some of you, but that is a planner. And that might not sound too crazy, but I've said in previous videos that I'm not really a planner person, or at least I haven't been for the first part of vet school, which has been mostly like classroom book work. I used a lot of to-do lists, but now starting clinics, I found that I am becoming more of a planner person actually, which is crazy to me. But I have a lot more events that happen, you know, at a specific time than I did before. You know, before I just had to get a certain amount of lectures done per day, which is more on the to-do list side of things, and now that's changing. So I was on the lookout for a planner to get, and I came across one that's called S Planner, and this is what it looks like if you're looking for them. And yeah, it's just a really cool planner system that I found. And they do everything based on semesters. So one planner will last you a full semester. And yeah, I thought that was a really cool way to set it up, because you know, one of the reasons that I didn't use planners before was because they started in January or they started in August, and I felt like I had to, like, you know, skip a bunch of months, which felt really wasteful. And with these, you know, it starts whenever you start school, and also it, you know, at the end of every semester, I just wanted to throw everything out, and this, you know, you can start with a fresh one every semester, which is really cool. I'll have a code below if you guys want a discount off your S Planner. Okay, so my next gift idea, I've had it in favorites videos before, and that is the JBL Everest Elite 700 headphones, and I absolutely love these. I'm not sure if I could have gotten through vet school without them. I'm the kind of person who loves to study in complete and total silence, and these are noise canceling over-the-ear headphones, and they do a really great job of that. And some people also like to study to like certain playlists and music and things like that, and I think these would also be really great for that because they have really amazing sound. So if you're looking for something to get your vet student in your life, these are a really good place to start. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe, and be sure to click on the bell icon if you want notifications anytime I upload a video. And yeah, just comment down below what is at the top of your holiday wish list this year. See you next time. Bye.